A one-day presentation on revitalizing the Almajiri and Tsangaya education system in Nigeria was held in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, on Thursday. The event was organized by Plan International Nigeria in partnership with the National Commission for Almajiri and Out-of-School Children, Office of the Senior Special Advisor to the President on Citizenship, and Khalifa Deng Kadei Foundation, with funding from the European Union, bringing together key stakeholders, international donor organizations, and civil society organizations. Clearview's Florence Joshua, who was at the groundbreaking event, brings us details.
The presentation is aimed at contributing to the development of the policy on Tsangaya education currently being developed by the Federal Ministry of Education. The objective of the meeting include reviewing the Almajiri and Tsangaya education system in its current form, high-level policy discussion on integrating Almajiri education into the national education system, amongst others.
Recognizing the importance of creating a conducive atmosphere for learning and improved outcomes delivery, the present administration has made outstanding educational investments that cannot be overlooked. Such investments include placing increased emphasis on reintegration of out-of-school children back into the education system by constructing 7,200 new schools, renovating 195,000 classrooms, producing 1,680,000 school furnitures, training about 1 million teachers, supplying 2 million teaching aids, and distributing 103 million textbooks, among others.
When we say we have 18 or 20 million children who are out of school, the truth about it is that these children are in Almajiri education. They are in Islamic education. So they are not totally cut off from education. It's just that the kind of education they are receiving is different. It's Islamic education. And what we have said that you cannot use just your Islamic education to gain gainful employment or to do any gainful, commercial activity. What we now said was that let us integrate Almajiri or Islamic education with basic numeracy, basic literacy, and basic science to give it a more holistic picture. That's what we're doing. And that's why we have come this far. For over 2 years, we have been testing the model to say, will this model work? And it's shown that it can work. And now we are saying, based on what we have tested in Sokoto and Adamawa states, what can we do at a national level? That's why we're here today.
The event highlighted the challenges facing the Almajiri system, including dependence on begging, lack of infrastructure, and limiting access to healthcare facilities.
So what this project has done is to begin to advocate for policy reforms, begin to advocate for capacity building for these Tsangaya owners who we call the Alaramas. Now for the Alaramas and most of the schools that we have, what we have done is to do community awareness creation. We've been able to build capacity of civil society organization. Now for Sokoto State, we've been able to create a process, a pathway to support the Islamic and Arabic board to be able to have most of these schools documented. So what they now do is that for every community, you know the number of Tsangaya schools you have. For every community, you know who is the leader or the owner of that Tsangaya school. You know the number of children in that school. That way, no child is missing. That way, no child is kidnapped without being traced. That case, no child gets hit on the road and you're not able to trace them back to their family.
Stakeholders at the event emphasized the need for government support, parental responsibility, and international cooperation to improve access to quality education. The presentation provided a platform for experts and practitioners to share best practices, research findings, and policy recommendations aimed at improving access and quality education for the Almajiri and Tsangaya education system. Florence Joshua reporting for Clearview News Desk.